We welcome you here inside the Lecum Harbor Center in beautiful downtown Buffalo as JCJ Management Productions proudly presents Monday Night Hockey in the WNY Fed. Tonight we should have a good one for you between the Will North Spartans, and they are being opposed tonight by the St. Francis Red Raiders. Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside the broadcast booth. I'm John Carubba, thanking you for tuning in. Both these teams are looking to get back on the winning track. For St. Francis, coming off a 6-0 shutout defeat at the hands of the Lancaster Legends. Meanwhile, for the Will North Spartans, they were in an entertaining, hard-fought contest, but ultimately fell 6-3 to Clarence. And you know, under head coach Bobby Rosen, they're looking to get back on the winning track, as is St. Francis, that has just one win in 6 contests so far on the season. So it should be a good one here tonight. Williamsville North wins control of the opening faceoff. They're down the ice right to left, and we are off and running from the far side. Going to push it inside the St. Francis zone. Back to the right point. The Spartans control it. Now they'll send it to the top of the right circle. Playing it back to the high slot. That gets stolen away. Played to the line, and Will North not able to keep the play onside. And we get our first whistle of the hockey game. Again, as we mentioned here for the Will North Spartans, they are coming off that 6-3 loss, but they got a couple of goals from Jacob Penetrante, who's out there currently. St. Francis wins the draw. They'll clear it out the center from the far side. Will North steals and fires it right back in again. St. Francis from left to right going to push the puck up the far side. Back out to center. Spartans grab it again. Right to left. Penetrante gets hooked from behind. Delay. Caught from the left side. Wrister save made. Rebound right in the crease. That's turned away. And finally in the left circle, St. Francis grabs a hold of it. And here comes the penalty. Less than 2 minutes into the game, we already get our first call. For St. Francis, that's going to be Connor Lupkin, who goes off on hooking. Again, we mentioned Penetrante, the game he had last time against Clarence, a very dynamic player, and you just saw it right there as he took it man-on-man himself, got to the high slot, and got Will North their power play. Face-off deep in St. Francis territory. Down the ice right to left are the Will North Spartans. Now it's played back, controlled to the right half circle. Will North controls. They still have it along the far side half wall. Looking, now plays it back top of the right circle. Back out high left point. Feeding it back. Right point winding, firing. Nice glove save that time. Deflects it up into the left corner. Will North stays on the puck. That's Penetrante playing it back to the left point. Still holding the zone. Firing a shot. Looking for the deflection at the far point. That goes high and wide. Now comes back to the top of the right circle. Will North holds the zone. Firing. A wrister gets blocked. Back to the point. Not out. Will North holding the zone. Still another 54 to go on the power play for the top of the right point. Weaving their way. Back out high. Firing a shot. That's turned away. Nice stick save there for Brennan Brown, the starting netminder. Back to the right point. Will North holds the zone. Feeds it right so fires one towards the goal cage. Nice save to the near side post. St. Francis grabs. Long outlet down the right wing. Does not connect. And that'll be stolen back by Will North inside their own zone. As we still have 13-16 to play here in the opening period. Still no score. Now bad pass at center ice stolen by St. Francis. They'll dump it right back in again. To the right corner, Will North there to grab it, giving away right circle. Now comes high slot, fanning on that attempt right there with St. Francis as there's 10 seconds remaining in the Will North power play. Spartans down the ice, right to left. They'll play a pass ahead up the right wing. Puck gets tied up, played to the line, and Will North can't keep it onside. And finally, they'll just have to dump it off and head off on a line change. Back to 5 aside, left to right, St. Francis grabs, gives it away neutral zone. Right to left down the ice is Will North. St. Francis grabs back in over the line left circle. Firing a shot there. Nice save that time to the far side by Brown. Out of the left half wall. North plays it to the line, not out. Top of the left circle. Fires one in towards Braun. However, that time it went off something in front. Easy save to the far side post. Braun covers up for the whistle. If you're just tuning in, 12:24 left to go in the opening period. Thank you for listening. No score with 12:24 to play in the first period. 3-2 shots on goal in favor of the visiting Spartans. From left to right, St. Francis wins the draw. They'll dump it down deep. It's cycled ahead to the right circle. Puck gets tied up there. St. Francis tries to hold the line. Can't do so. And from the near side, Will North clears it back down deep. St. Francis there to grab it back behind their own net. Out of the left corner, controlling it there. Now on the backhand, they'll leave it off to Lupkin behind his own net. From left to right comes St. Francis. They'll pass the saucer straight up the middle of the ice. Does not connect. And now a bad giveaway in the Will North zone, but Braun was there, the goaltender. He'll play it to the left point, not out. Fed to the top of the right circle. Will North with the steal. They take a bump, but are able to clear it back to neutral ice. Right to left here comes Will North, firing a shot from the left circle that time. Winding up was Nick Kramer. That goes wide to the far half wall. St. Francis there to grab. Played to the left point, not out. Held in as it's gunned back down around the end boards. Comes to the right corner. Now played to the right point. However, North did so offside, so they'll have to tag up. St. Francis grabs inside their own zone. Played to the left point and finally out to center ice. Puck up for grabs. It is played down there with a high stick, and that'll bring play to a halt, drawing another whistle. With 11:16 still to play here in the opening period, still scoreless between St. Francis and Will North. Face-off coming up at center ice. Penetrante wins the draw for Will North. He'll play it off far wing. North going to gun it down deep, and he takes a hit along the boards, and we might be getting another call coming up here from the left corner, controlled by St. Francis. And no, there's not. Still 11 minutes left to go in the opening period. Still no score. Puck gets tied up in the left corner. St. Francis able to spring it free. They'll play it to the far side. St. Francis now toe dragging. Nice move there. Got back checked, though. Will North on the steal. They'll fire it right back into St. Francis zone. From left to right, St. Francis with the puck behind their own net left corner. They'll thread the needle to the left circle. Stolen away and sidestepping at that time. Now Will North with a steal, firing a shot right circle. Turnaround that time. Turn down with the glove save. Left circle, Penetrante. He'll fire one towards the front. Rebound loose in the crease. Gets swept to the line. Not out left point. And now we get a whistle. And we'll see what the call is here. This might be an elbowing. With 10:26 to go in the opening period, still no score, and it looks like now Will North is going to get the gate for the first time tonight. And indeed they will. So for Will North, they are getting a penalty. That's going to be Penetrante, who has been all over the ice so far tonight for the Spartans, but this time he goes off on the elbowing call. Face off deep in Will North territory. St. Francis left to right. Hunter Oliver on the draw. He'll play it to the right corner for St. Francis. Stolen by Will North. They'll guide it off the near side boards. Back down. St. Francis there to grab it quickly. It's Alec Dubinsky from the near side left to right. Comes St. Francis. Lost control of the puck, but he plays it ahead right wing. Lupkin plays it in from the left corner. It's stolen there by Will North. They'll send it all the way down the length of the rink far side. Left to right, St. Francis taking it up again. It's Dylan Felser who gets back checked right at his own blue line. Will North with the steal. Good job of penalty killing. They'll send it back deep inside their own zone. From the far side, Will North going to gun it all the way down the right wing. Pass doesn't connect. Doesn't matter. It's not icing since they're on the penalty kill. Left to right, back comes St. Francis. Driving it hard to the right circle. Left to right down the ice comes the Red Raiders. Throws it right out in front. Stolen by Will North from the far side half wall. And they'll send it all the way back down again. So far, a good job by Will North just keeping everything to the outside. St. Francis not really able to get much going. Still 26 seconds remaining. Man advantage. Left to right comes St. Francis. Dubinsky driving in right circle. He'll stop up out of the right corner. Back behind the net. Now he'll play it to the left point. Feeds it top of the right circle. Fires one towards the far post. Looking for the deflection that time. Back to the left point. Not out. Now comes top of the slot. Right circle, one time deflected. Nice save, rebound. That goes off the side and that to the far side. That's taken, played to the line, not out. Firing a shot, that gets blocked. Ricochets left circle. Now St. Francis again fires one towards the goal. That trickles wide, not out. Far half wall, another shot gets blocked in the right circle. Still tied up for it. Will North now is able to get it to center. Pass up the right wing, Penetrante. Potential 2-on-1 right circle, cutting in, back and score! Jacob Penetrante. and that was impressive individual effort as he just took the puck, and once he hit center ice, he just turned on another gear, cut to his backhand. He was able to beat the goaltender Brown cleanly, and with 8:31 to go in the opening period, Will North strikes first. Will North 1, St. Francis no score. And that'll make Coach Rosen happy. That's exactly what they needed to start this game off right. St. Francis wins the draw, puck tied up in the neutral zone. Right to left comes Will North, pass that up the right wing, comes to the high slot, backhand goes in on goal, but Brown is able to snatch that one up to the far side post and get the whistle. Again, clock stopped here with 8:21 to go in the first period. Will North striking just moments ago by Jacob Penetrante, and for Penetrante, that is his 5th goal of the year. Right to left, Will North wins the draw. They lose control at the far side. St. Francis left to right. They're driving, making it to the high slot, cutting it with a backhand, couldn't get the shot away. Puck tied up out of the right corner. Penetrante there to grab it for Will North. He'll glide it off the far side boards, back out through center. It's going to go down deep into St. Francis territory, right corner. Migo on it for Will North. Throws it right out in front, couldn't connect. Now comes back to the right point. Will North holds his own. They'll slap it into the left corner. Puck going to get tied up there. Still tying up. Will North jams it free. They'll play it to the right circle. St. Francis from the far side, able to glimpse it. A long outlet pass up the left wing does not connect. And for the first time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this will come back. And that's the game's first icing call. With 7:37 to go here in period number 1, Will North 1-0 is our score just a couple of minutes ago, as it was Jacob Penetrante with his 5th goal this season. Will North wins the draw. They'll play it out to the right point. They'll swing it back down low to the right corner. St. Francis now out of the far side, gets back checked, plays it to the far half wall. Will North pinching to hold the zone. They'll push it down deep into the left corner. They're still digging away at it. St. Francis able to saucer pass up and out of their zone left to right. Cutting in right circle, backhander. Nice save to turn him down near post by Braun. Out of the right circle, Will North back in the other direction, right to left. St. Francis takes it right back, and Lupkin going to feed it inside the Will North zone. Will North going to play it ahead up the right wing. It's Anthony Klontz from the right circle, sidesteps a hit. He'll push it deep into the left corner of the own zone. St. Francis comes away with it. They'll push it ahead up the right wing, controlling it there. Stopping up right circle. It's Connor Uhas. Gets back checked nicely off the puck. 6:40 to go in the first period. Still 1-0 Spartans. Back to the right point. Mike Polsey holds it in. St. Francis throws it right out in front. Stolen away. Pass up the right wing. Potential 2-on-1. Will North, right circle. Cuts to the high slot, but he got back checked there on the play. Puck is tied up. Will North wanted a call, not getting one. Play carries on to the near side half wall. Now it's played to the left circle. Firing a sharp angle shot. Nice save to turn him down near post. Will North has it again, left corner of the St. Francis zone. Right to left down the ice. They finally lose control on the back check. And St. Francis from the left wing going to deflect it through center, down deep into Will North territory. Out of the right corner, Will North staying on it. They control it. They'll play it up the left wing. They'll guide it ahead the left wing. Migo does not reel in the pass. It's stolen back inside St. Francis territory. Out of right corner. Backhand pass right out in front. Doesn't connect. Will North from right to left. Now it's cycled around the end boards. Comes to the right corner. Back out high right point. Controlling it. Now they're going to sped it down deep to the right half wall. Backhanded pass back to Kulowitz to the top of the right circle. Will North did measure right circle backhand. What a stop there. Point blank by Brown. Back to the left point. Held in. Will North firing a shot through traffic. That gets blocked. Migo on it again for Will North. Tries to bank it out in front. Now for the top of the left circle. Fires the shot. Save made. Rebound. That's deflected away. Comes to the right corner. Will North really putting the pressure on for the top of the right point. Unable to hold the zone. And it's punched out to center. Potential breakout here to the left circle. St. Francis and Will North. So backhand deflected right out in front. That's turned away to the right corner. Will North able to grab it. Migo back to center, right to left. From the left circle, coming in for a wrister, nice save, rebound, loose in the crease, but St. Francis grabs it, and from the far side, dishes it back to center. Back and forth action end to end here with 4:40 to go in the opening period. 1-0 Will North. Spartans have it inside their own zone, right to left. Now they'll stop up. Long pass up the right wing, does not connect, and this one is icing waved off last second. St. Francis gunning a pass inside their own zone left to right. They'll glide it out to center. Will North taking control just in front of their own blue line. Played to the left point. Puck still tied up. Will North able to get it. They'll drop it off far side. Still looking to get free, and now they do as they push it out to center. St. Francis there to grab it. They'll push it down deep. Back inside the Will North zone with 4 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 Spartans. Will North from right to left. Pass up the right wing. Look out here. 2-on-1 right side. Fire. It's a score! I believe that's Penetrante again. Boy, he's picking up right where he left off last time out against Clarence. Another sniper of a wrister. He beat Brown high glove from that right circle. And with 3:56 to go in the opening period, Will North extends their lead. It's Spartans 2, St. Francis Red Raiders no score. And again, Coach, when we were speaking to him in the pregame, Coach Rosen was really speaking about the importance of getting off to a quick start, and that's what they did, as North now has a 2-0 lead. Off the draw, they'll play it. Puck tied up in the neutral zone and taking a hit from behind, but the play carries on. St. Francis from left to right plays it out to center. Will North dumping it back down deep into St. Francis territory. St. Francis back inside their own zone. Going to pass up the left wing. That deflects and back out to center. Will North getting knocked down from behind. Again, they want a triple call. Not getting one left. So fires one towards the cage. That deflects and goes wide far side. St. Francis there to grab it. Back out to center. Puck gets tied up. They're still digging away at it. They'll play it to the line. Will North there to grab. They have it back inside their own blue line. Long pass that up the left wing. They'll push it ahead left circle. St. Francis there on the steal. They'll gun it up the right wing and back out to center ice. Will North grabbing it again far side. Just from his own blue line, Connor Schwartz will dump it deep into St. Francis territory. From left to right, St. Francis grabs control. Long pass up the right wing, deflects. Goes all the way on the north netminder, Braun. He'll play it off left corner. They control on a long pass up the left wing. The outlet doesn't connect. This will come back icing our call against the Spartans. Will North has certainly taken it here to St. Francis. Now 10-4 the shots on goal, and that's exactly what you need to do. For St. Francis, they've really been struggling, and Will North has taken advantage. Jalen Torres on the draw for St. Francis. He'll push it off right corner. They control, throws it right out in front. Now comes right point deflector, right on. Nice kick save that time by Braun to stay with that one to the far side left point. Fanning on the shot, St. Francis, but they hold the zone. High slot Lupkin feeds it all alone. Backhand shot save made, rebound. That's turned away at the far post. Now it comes to the right corner, thrown back in on goal. That got blocked off to the far side half wall. Will North plays it to the line, not out, and now they bat it out from the far side. Will North lost control. They also lost control of the stick. I think we're going to get a call here as the clock is stopped with 2:17 to go in the opening period. 2-0 Will North, but St. Francis probably their most dangerous offensive shift to the opening period there in the last couple of seconds. And now St. Francis is going to get a penalty, a slashing call. And we'll see who it is momentarily. And now it looks like Will North also getting a penalty. Originally, it looked like there was only going to be St. Francis going to the box, but we're going to be skating four aside here for the next minute and 30 seconds. Again, we will look to see who these players are, but in any event, we're going to have some 4-on-4 hockey here for the next 90 seconds. 2:17 to go in a first period that's been wildly entertaining, and Will North with a 2-0 lead. Face-off coming up just in front of the St. Francis blue line. Will North wins the draw. They'll spin it down deep. Right to left comes Will North. St. Francis grabbing control. Long pass up the right wing. Deflects. Doesn't connect. Out of the right corner. Will North lost control. St. Francis out of the left corner. Steers it left circle one time. Fanned on the shot that time for St. Francis. That was a golden opportunity for Uhas. Will North on the steal. Long pass that up the left wing. Does not connect inside St. Francis territory. From the left circle, Lupkin able to grab it for St. Francis. Long pass up the right wing. Does not connect again for Uhas. This is again going to come back to the other end of the rink, icing our call against the Red Raiders. Again, 1:43 to go in the opening period. John Carubba taking you through this one. Will North getting both the goals courtesy of Jacob Penetrante. He has 2 goals, now 6 on the season. Face off deep in St. Francis territory. Right to left is Will North. Off the draw, right point, firing a shot that never made it through. Went off something in front. Pinballs to the left corner. Will North comes up with it again on the backhand right corner. Will North tried to throw it out in front, didn't connect. Migo on it for Will North, back behind the St. Francis cage. Left circle, now plays it out high, left point, firing a slapper. That gets blocked, but they keep it in. Left circle, Migo off for Penetrante. Left half circle, nice move, high slap, firing a shot. Nice save there by Brown to the right post. And boy, Penetrante almost like a snake. He already has 2 goals. He just weaved his way in there. And if he would have connected on that one, it could have been game over early here. But a nice save by Brown for the whistle. With 1:14 to go in the opening period, 2-0 Will North our score. Face off deep at St. Francis territory. Will North right to left. Chris Mosher to take the draw for the Spartans. He'll be opposed by number 14, Dylan Felser for St. Francis. Will North wins the draw back to the left point, can't control, and now Felser will play it out to center ice. From the far side, they're going to gun it all the way in on the goaltender Braun for Will North. He's got it from the far post and hangs on. We mentioned Felser. I haven't called his name a whole lot tonight for St. Francis, but he has been this team's MVP. He leads the team with 5 goals on the season and 5 total points. Face off deep in Will North territory to the right of Braun, the netminder. Left to right is St. Francis. Felser off the draw, save made, rebound. What a save there by Braun. A great pad save on the initial chance from the left point, and then point blank to the right of the crease, and Braun just flat out robbed him. A big save here with a minute to go in the opening period. Felser again to take the draw for St. Francis. Down ice left to right. Puck gets tied up. Will North takes control. Right corner. St. Francis steals it back for the left corner. They'll steer it ahead to the far half wall. Played to the right point. Will North grabs control. Not out. Felser holds the line. Straddles it down low to the left corner. Puck tied up with 40 seconds remaining in the opening period. 2-0 Will North. They'll play to the left circle. Not out. Held in again. Now the Spartans from the far side glide a long pass that up the right wing. And is it going to make it far enough for icing? No, it will not. With 30 seconds to play in the opening period. St. Francis back behind their own net. They'll control. Jake Scroy starts away with it down ice left to right. Side set now. He gets pounded. A steal. Mini breakaway. Left circle backhand. It deflects and scores! The Spartans right there throwing the heavy lumber and then getting the goal. They land the knockout punch. That is a big goal for Will North. That's A.J. Ferenczi as he not only stood up Scroy at the blue line, took the puck, drove right in. The backhand deflected off Brown and in. And with 14 seconds to go in the first period, Coach Rosen has to be loving life right now. Will North 3-0. Will North wins the draw. They'll play it up. Straight through center, time for one more rush. Throws it right in on Braun, who will turn it aside right corner. Throws it right out in front. Good defensive play there by St. Francis with 2 seconds in one. Long pass up the right wing, deflected. Goes into the Will North zone, and that'll do it for a wildly entertaining first period. One that, quite frankly, even though it started even, became all Will North. 2 goals from Jacob Penetrante, and a nice goal here in the last couple of seconds by A.J. Ferenczi, who, by the way, is the son of the athletic director for Will North, Steve Ferenczi. And so our score now 3-0 Will North, and we will be back after this. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, our score after the opening period of play, Will North 3, St. Francis, no score. This is Monday Night Hockey in the Western New York Fed.